What's good?
What's good, Gary?
What's your name?
My name is Cody.
Cody. Say what's up to Sasha.
What's
Hello,
up?
Cody.
Hello. I am just now waking up, sorry. And I got
Waking up, where do you live?
I live in California. I moved here just
So
a few
you're
months ago.
3 hours. Well, still noon time.
Well, he's a young kid. He was probably up to fucking
Yeah.
4 in the morning.
I was up to 5 in the
Firing,
morning.
right?
5 in
Yeah.
the morning.
Drinking.
I was actually a clown last night. If you're wondering why I have makeup on, I usually don't.
I love that.
But
Okay, so
Making
you
some
weren't
content?
working.
always making content. Pushing on TikTok, pushing on YouTube, pushing on Instagram, pushing on everything.
Good job, brother. What can I answer for you?
I mean, I don't know if I really have any questions. I mean, I would just say, how would you keep on going? Because I've been burning myself out here. So how do you maintain your, I guess your status? Like I'm always burning out on content because I always push myself way too much. And I always try to do everything like my best. Like I always try not to waste any time and just get straight to the point and work as hard as I can. So how do you not like burn out? That's probably my only question.
You know, for me, it's actually, you know what? I'll give my answer. Dad, you've been working so hard, you know, for 50 years. Why have you been able to maintain, 6 days a week, 12, 15 hours a day in your early
7
days?
days a week in the
or
beginning,
beginning,
first
right,
17 years.
So like, why didn't you burn out? Because you worked a shitload.
Because I had a dream.
Mm-hmm.
It's American dream, like anybody else, I would assume, who came to this country as an immigrant. I want to build something for myself, for my family.
Mm-hmm.
And I never think about myself as far as it's hard or it's not hard. You just fucking work.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know,
Definitely.
and I understand it's a different times, a different society, different, things. And
Cody,
I think it's a personality.
Cody, I also think there's another thing. I think from observing my dad genuinely loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I still do. I still
Okay.
can't lay on the couch. I know some people could, on the Sundays, they would fucking lay on the couch and watch TV all day.
Dad, you curse a lot with me around.
Yeah,
I
don't know. It's rough.
I like it.
No,
I like it.
very good point. Very good
my dad
point.
doesn't curse.
But it's true. I can't. Right now, for example, it's obviously we have a big problem, right? I can't lay on the couch or
Truffle cheese is underrated. Truffle cheese.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm. It's in my blood.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And it's. I don't know if you learn or you're born like that. I just.
Cody, I'll tell you this, and I don't know. I also think it's like, what is the North Star, right? So when I hear you kind of put it down, what you were saying, my concern is a lot of people get caught up in numbers, get caught up in followers, get caught up in money, get caught up in clout. You know, like
100%.
One of the things I think a lot about is why haven't I struggled with those same things? Because I think about that, like why haven't I? And a lot of it is because even playing the game is exciting. It's more exciting to me than the good stuff that comes along with it.
Yeah, no, it becomes an addiction, definitely. Like
So
it feeds your dopamine.
So when you burn out or you struggle, like what's going through your mind?
Well,
verbatim.
I'm actually doing a YouTube series right now. I'm in the process of it. We've released 2 episodes right now, and it actually talks about numbers and likes and how it truly affects the influencer. So I've been talking about it. It definitely affects me. Like I become addicted to this game, to this influencer world, and I'm still in the process of learning how to control. If I get a bad post, I can't be sad about it. Like I'm still learning that. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I think you need to reverse it to like, how do I compare to others, and reverse it into, I'm so grateful that this is my life.
Mm-hmm. No, I've definitely been working on that. So one of my main problems, if I'm being honest on here, even if I don't know if my supporters are on here or anything, but I branded my relationship as Zodi. Like my relationship is Zodi. Like we branded it. We're doing a tour together. I built my own tour. We have our own merch line with it. And my problem was I was already doing good myself, but when I got into a relationship and when we started branding it, we did even better. But I posted my relationship so much because obviously it's higher numbers, right? where, you know, whenever I posted myself, it wasn't as special anymore. So so it brought my likes down. So then it made me like I would have to work harder, and I'm in that process right now of like trying to bring my own brand back up instead of like my relationship brand. But that's kind of the circle I'm in.
I think that the fact that you even value that the relationship numbers are better than the individual numbers just is a framework of insecurity, and it's just a game you have to get out of. You have to use the serendipity of this connection that you and I made to just beat into your head that that's just a silly game. It's you know, like, look, I mean, I think humans are attracted to relationships. We've seen all of them, you know, we get all that, but like following an Us Weekly framework is never going to lead to happiness, you know? And so I really, really think that like, you know, it's super weird. I think about this a lot, which is like, why do I like when things, you know, when things are hard versus when they're easy? Like, I kind of like when you said your story right now, like it would be more fun for me to start producing content outside of my relationship and it's not doing as well and be creative in it to try to grow it versus dwelling that it's not doing as well.
No, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So a lot of the things that I've been having trouble with, especially, is definitely my YouTube channel. Like my YouTube channel is thriving right now, especially with the series. But most of my videos are with my girlfriend. So I usually do like long videos, like all these prank videos, all these challenge videos. You know, like they could be fake, they could be acted, they could, you know, it's not genuinely me. It's all like it could be all like persona.
Yep.
And so I'm not just working on the numbers and likes, but I'm also working on being real and being myself and not being this cringy guy because I'm also 18. I've been doing this since I was 14. So I don't want to be.
Bro,
like,
you're also evolving. You're a different human being than you were when you were 14.
Yeah.
He's 18. I think the thing you have to really focus on is a video that gets 10% of your normal views, but is something you wanted to say is important. Let me give you the comp. I off of Tia Gary Vee, I've been doing this kind of tea show in the morning, like came up with this idea of sell stuff Saturday for yesterday. And it really kind of clicked. The audience responded to it. And so I made an Instagram post about it. I titled it. I put the part where I was talking to the kid on there. I knew it wasn't going to do well, and it didn't. It did a third. It's one of my least performing video posts. But for the 300,000 people that watched that video, of those, the 39 people that sold something for the first time in their house yesterday and start saving money and start getting through this, like, it's worth it. And too many people, like, everyone's fucking selfish, Cody. I don't give a fuck if it doesn't perform. For me, I care if it brings value on the other side for them. And whether that gets 3 million views or 3 views, if you get into that fucking mindset, it's game changing, bro.
Definitely. Yeah, I've never thought about it in that perspective.
You see what I mean? Like,
no, I know
you
exactly
know, being a 14-year-old YouTuber, everybody got caught in the same game of, like, you know, thumbnails and titles and likes and collaborations and brand deals and ad revenue. And like, there's a lot of good to it. There's a lot of entrepreneurship to it. There's a lot of branding to it. Yeah. But when it seeps into your soul, you get very vulnerable.
No, yeah, it's all bad news. Trust me, I used to broadcast like 16 hours a day, like no sleep. My family's been in a position where I've been paying for the bill since I was 14 even. And I would broadcast so much where I got burned out, which is where most of my revenue comes from. It's going live, going donations on TikTok. So I just got burnt out with it, and I've been trying to work on, you know, like, it's not that I'm not grateful, but it's that, like, my mind just wants me to think different. Like, my mind tells myself, like, you could be doing better, you could be working harder, and that's where the whole burnout comes from.
I think where you need to go is, I need to be happier and bring more value, not win the internet.
I agree. I would definitely work on that, Gary.
All right, brother. I'm glad we met. Take
care.
care.
You too, man.
Good luck.
Appreciate you. Bye.
All right, Dad.